Now we shift our focus to the big story we're tracking from Agra in Uttar Pradesh. A MiG-29 fighter jet has crashed near Agra and the pilot ejected safely from the plane along with his companion. Now the plane had taken off from Adhampur in Punjab and was en route to Agra for an exercise when the incident happened. And viewers remember that this is the video of that place coming in. The pilot and the co-passenger in fact ejected safely. This happened while this jet was in the air. It was flying. It's a mid-air fire. When this plane was flying, it caught fire, and the pilot ensured that this landing is made in this field where people were not present. Thankfully, it was an empty, vacant land, the field where it crashed, and before it could turn fatal, the pilot and the passenger ejected. In fact, we are getting more breaking news on the same story, viewers, from Agra. And what we are getting to know is that this was a MiG-29 flight. This was a MiG-29 aircraft of the Indian Air Force, and that the statement coming in from the IAF says that it has ordered the court of inquiry to ascertain the cause of the crash. The IAF has ordered a court of inquiry to ascertain the cause, the reason behind this mid-air fire. Suyesha is joining us. Live on the broadcast from Newsroom. Suyesha, of course, now a court of inquiry, as per procedure, has been, ordered by the Indian Air Force. And remember, this is coming in right after, a month after Rajasthan saw a MiG-29 crash. That too, thankfully, there were no casualties. Once again, we see this IAF fighter jet could have turned very, very fatal as per the visuals.
Oh yes, absolutely, and the consequences could have been much worse. But Rakshita, quickly to update our viewers on the statement that has been released by the Indian Air Force that reads, and I quote, a MiG-29 aircraft of the Indian Air Force crashed near Agra during a routine training sortie today. After encountering a system malfunction, the pilot maneuvered the aircraft to ensure no damage to life or property on ground before ejecting safely. An inquiry has been ordered by the Indian Air Force to ascertain the cause of the accident. So far we understand, and even the visuals that came out, Rakshita, that thankfully there was no damage to any human because the pilot safely landed on the farms, which was absolutely empty, and it was the plane that had already caught fire mid-air, and when the chunks of that aircraft landed on the farm, they were already on fire, which was of course caught by the locals and the farmers there, who also made videos of that air crash. Exactly how the Indian Air Force is putting it, that the pilot had ejected safely along with his companion, and they ensured that they landed on a safe ground, or rather to say that they maneuvered the plane to a safe ground where they ensured that there was minimal damage. So that of course did happen, but we'll really know in due course of time what exactly had caused this accident in the first place that led the plane to catch fire mid-air itself. Like the statement clearly reads, that it was and a training sortie. So we do understand that it could have been a trainee pilot, but we are yet to get details. Thankfully, Rakshita, like we are saying, that the consequences could have been much worse, but it wasn't, as the plane did, the chunks of that plane that did land on that farm, but nobody was injured, there was no casualty in this, and the Indian Air Force expected to release a statement soon to what caused this malfunction in the first place.
All right, thanks so much, Suyesha. In fact, we also been joined by Raghavendra on the story. Raghavendra, हमें बताएं कि क्या कुछ सामने आ रहा है. आईएएफ ने जो कि अभी जो है स्टेटमेंट बयान जो है वो दिया है कि कोर्ट ऑफ इंक्वायरी जो है वो ऑर्डर कर दी गई है, लेकिन क्या कुछ सामने आ रहा है इसके पीछे जो आग लगी थी, इसके पीछे क्या कुछ कारण है वो सामने आ रहा है, अगर आप अपने सूत्रों के मुताबिक बता सकें.
बिल्कुल, देखिए, जो इस पूरे मामले को लेकर जांच तो बैठी गई है, जैसा कि आपने कहा, कोर्ट ऑफ इंक्वायरी जो विभाग की तरफ से हर तरह की इस तरह की जो घटना होती है उस पर होती है, तो वो सारी चीज़ें आ जाएंगी. लेकिन जो सबसे पहले जो कम्युनिकेशन की बात आ रही है, कहीं न कहीं कम्युनिकेशन गड़बड़ हुआ है या उनको ऐसा एहसास हुआ है कि अब ये जो प्लेन है, ये जो लड़ाकू विमान है, ये हमारे रडार से या यूं कहे कि हमारे कंट्रोल से बाहर है। ये चीज़ पायलटों को पता चला कि ये अब इसको हम स्थिर नहीं कर सकते, इसको हम कंट्रोल नहीं कर सकते हैं, और लिहाजा उन लोगों ने फैसला लिया कि अब कूद के अपनी जान बचाओ और ये लड़ाकू विमान जहां जा रहा है इसको जाने दीजिए। तो उन लोगों ने फैसला लिया, कुछ मिनट पहले, कुछ सेकंड पहले उन्होंने कूद के अपनी जान बचाई, और जैसे ही वो प्लेन क्रैश हुआ तुरंत पूरी तरह से जल गया। अगर वो लोग फैसला न लेते, लास्ट तक उसको कंट्रोल करने की कोशिश करते, तो कहीं न कहीं आज जो उसमें 3 लोग थे उनकी भी जान जाती। तो ये एक बड़ी बात है कि लोग उसमें नहीं, हमारे पायलट उसमें नहीं गए, उनकी जान नहीं गई। हाँ, एक हमारा लड़ाकू विमान पूरी तरह से ध्वस्त हो गया, वह पूरी तरह से नष्ट हो गया। लेकिन ये जो मिग की जो श्रृंखला है, जो मिग हमारा ये लड़ाकू विमान है, ये इससे पहले कई बार और दुर्घटनाग्रस्त हुआ है। कई लोगों की उसमें जानें भी गई हैं अलग अलग इंसिडेंट में, अलग अलग दुर्घटनाओं में। लेकिन आज जो दुर्घटना हुई है आगरा में, ऐसे में पायलट लोग सुरक्षित सपाट खेतों में कूद के अपनी जान बचाए, और ये जो लड़ाकू विमान है पूरी तरह से ये नष्ट हो गया है, जल गया है। वहाँ से उसमें किसी की मरने की कोई खबर नहीं है। प्राइमरी इलाज जो है जो हमारे पायलट्स थे उनकी वहीं आगरा में हुई थी। और पूरी जो इस पूरे घटना की, यानी जो आपने कह रही है ना कि आखिर हुआ क्या था, किस तरह से क्या कम्युनिकेशन की वहाँ पे कमी रह गई थी, या किसी तरह की और कोई दिक्कत हो रही थी, या जो सारी जो वहाँ की स्थिति थी उनके कंट्रोल की बाहर थी, एक्चुअल क्या रीज़न था, वह जांच हो रही है। उसमें निश्चित रूप से कुछ दिन बाद वो सारी बातें सामने आ जाएंगी। जी।
All right, thanks so much, Suesha and Raghavendra for joining us with those details coming in on the story. Viewers, an Air Force plane crashes in Agra. Pilot and the companion have saved themselves, ejecting at the right time, and court of inquiry has been now ordered.